I'd like to welcome you to a country all the way on the other side of the world called Uganda. And in that country are real children with real needs. And I believe that you have the ability to not only provide for one of these children's basic needs, but to give one of these children a future. How does Hands of Love give these kids a future? Well, one day, during my 2-month stay in Uganda, the head of Hands of Love, Elijah Sebuchu, took me to a village to hand out soap.
We call that high five. High five.
After watching the kids playing and learning how to give high fives, they weren't these kids from another continent or another culture. They were just kids. As we got in the van, right before we shut the van door, Elijah reached out and he put his hand on this little girl's head and he said, "Do you know how old this child is?" And I said, 3 or 4. And he told me, this girl's 6 or 7, and she's suffering from malnourishment, which leads to stunted growth. And if someone doesn't intervene soon, this child will die. When I saw this little girl, the importance of getting her sponsored became clear. She needed to be at a Hands of Love orphanage. And when I saw it for myself, I understood why. When we got to the orphanage, a group of kids rushed the van and they were chanting, "Welcome, welcome, welcome." And in these faces, you saw life, you saw energy, you saw hope, and you saw a future. And as you walked around the orphanage, you started to understand why. And then you walk over to the classroom and you see these pictures on the wall that the kids have drawn, and you look over and you see a child writing on a chalkboard. He's teaching the other kids arithmetic. He's teaching them how to subtract. And then you go to another classroom and there's the kids in music class. They're dancing, they're having fun, they're banging on the drums, they're singing. And you can't help but think these kids have a future. So this is how Hands of Love does it. They provide for the kids' basic needs in order to give them the energy and the strength so they can provide for their greater needs. But they still need that one person. They need one person to say, "I'm going to intervene. That little girl with stunted growth doesn't deserve to die. I'm going to intervene and give that girl a future."